Andrew went to check in 2.5 hours ago at Jolly Harbor in Antigua, and I have been editing episode 41 and haven't even looked up until now. It's 10:30 a.m. and wow, it's beautiful up here. Look at the water. Oh, clear. Oh, and I'll show you the fish down here too. That's Jolly Harbor in the distance, behind Friars Point. And that's where we're anchored, Friars Point. It's a little bluer this morning than when we got here at sunset last night. Look at that beach. We've got boats coming by. And a bunch of boats coming out of Jolly Harbor towards us.
I just got back from Customs and Immigration. It was about a 2-hour process here in Antigua. We're going to move our acreage from Friars Bay to the entrance to Jolly Harbor. It's a little closer for Leanne. It's a long ways right now. It's like 15 minutes on a planing dinghy. It'd be like, I don't know, 30 minutes.
On a 6-horsepower dinghy.
With Leanne and I in the boat, because I can't make the dinghy plain with the two of us in it.
Motoring over to Jolly Harbor. Very shallow in this whole bay. Our new location in Jolly Harbor. Putting on the Antigua flag. Can you show it to us? There she is. Hopefully that's the right way.
Yeah. The sun usually sets on top.
Okay. But everybody else is way up there. And that's how deep we're anchored in. That should shorten our dinghy ride. We were going to go right there on the other side of that point. So this has shortened our dinghy ride into town. Saturday, December the 1st, Market Day. Look at the bus here. St. John's Harbor. We took the bus tour, local bus tour here. Christmas tree. Sun setting and Montserrat in the distance. Oh, I was making bulletproof coffee this morning and went to get the eggs, and there was a broken one, and there were broken ones with maggots on it.
Our little friends.
They're not our friends. That one's going overboard. Plop. And we're going to put the rest of them in a bleach. 10-to-1 bleach solution, the rest of the eggs.
Hi, it's December 2nd this morning, and it's just 10 to 8 in the morning. Very light breeze. We're expecting a little bit heavier as soon as we get past the islands. These 5 little islands here are called the 5 Little Islands. We're just going to turn to our right here and start heading towards that squall cloud.
Of course. Can you see what the squall cloud says in it? Hansen. I'm sure they're spelling it there in the swirls. You got nice maggots in your bulletproof, Andrew?
Oh yeah.
Came up fast after pulling up anchor. That's how fast we're going with only this much wind. I'm looking out there, that's our way to Barbuda, and I'm liking it. What do you think? No squall clouds are out there. We just reached the Maine and the Genoa. Here's Barbuda, flat, flat, flat. We just put down anchor here in Barbuda on the east coast. We tried to anchor on the west coast, but it was too rolly, so we had to come back down here to the East Coral Point. It'll be hit and miss landing a dinghy on this beach, but the west side we would not been able to. And here's our little anchorage on the southeast side of Barbuda. We thought we were going to be the only ones out here, right, Andrew?
Our seclusion only lasted maybe an hour.
No, not even an hour.
I've dived the anchor.
That was about it.
That's about it. We haven't even had lunch yet.
Yeah, we're just cooking it. And they're coming right at us, like right at us.
We're like a magnet for iron filings here. I use another analogy, but it's G-rated here.
You got a huge bay and they're coming right at us. No. So let's see, we'll show you in a few minutes where they anchor. Well, lucky thing, the sailboat anchored in front of us and the cat anchored off to our starboard side, quite a ways away. Showing you what we ended up finding in, where was it?
St. John's in Antigua.
Antigua, St. John's at the quay by the cruise ship terminal. Forgot to film it, but we actually found a camera shop and it was only $25 US. It was excellent find. So a tripod, sort of like a gorilla tripod. Well, now we have one again. There's our boat out there. We've ridden our bikes in. And so far it's all sandy road. We actually got into the beach, managed in between some swells. That's our boat. There's Andrew up there. He hates waiting for me. He always wants to bike race everything. Here's the first part of the road we're riding on today. Here's part of a hotel that's gates blown down.
Cocoa Point Lodge.
Cocoa Point Lodge. I'm not going to walk any closer because there's a huge cattle guard. We have obstacles on our road ahead of our bike ride. They're guarding attack mules, attack donkeys. Hello, how's it going? Bye. Nice seeing you. You're beautiful. Here's some beach houses that have already been fixed up here in Coco Bay. Paved road we just came across, just past the ferry dock. Click, click, click. Montague has to fix these bikes for us. This is an old sailing navigation for Barbuda. Wow, not very many palm trees that aren't sticks right here. So all these palms are blown down and it looks like they're replanting them. So it must have been here for palm oil or coconuts harvesting. There's the new palms being planted. We're just entering Codrington now, the only town in Barbuda. Some of the inhabitants have returned. Looks like the Red Cross building lost a few of its shingles, otherwise it didn't fare too badly in the hurricane. We see more hurricane damaged buildings. We make our way back to the dinghy on this over 30-kilometer bike ride, and we actually get back to our boat before the swells hit. Later we jump in and go for a snorkel where I see this jellyfish with purple in it, and he really is interested in my camera. And then I find an octopus crawling along the bottom, and I call Andrew over to come take a look. We watch him for a long time. He's really pretty. I find remnants of walls and buildings. The plants seem to have lasted the best. This little palm tree has a strong will to live. Here's a dead palm tree. You notice he has no rings. He's just a grass, and he has all these little filaments all over. Some man hard at work rebuilding this resort today. Not sure if you can see all the steel that they're putting into the cinder blocks here. And I guess in hopes that it doesn't blow down in the next Cat 5 hurricane.
Thank you for watching this episode of Sailing Wave Riders from beautiful Barbuda.
And from our beautiful boat. Remember to like, subscribe, and share.
Visit us next time when we are in St. Martin.
Hey, and even come visit us on our boat.